Ever since I left the city, you and me, we just don't get along. You make me feel like I did you wrong. Going places where you don't belong. Ever since I left the city,
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This week I'm going to be talking to you guys about my weekly planning routine. I'm just going to dive into it because I have my planner right here, but I'm going to get into showing you what it is I exactly do in my planner. But I also want to share with you, before I actually sit down and start writing in my planner, I do like to have a couple things that solidify the routine. The first thing is I always plan on Friday afternoons in the wind down work routine. So as I'm winding down from working on Fridays, I like to take a look at the week ahead and plan my week ahead. I don't do it on Sundays because my kids are home on Sundays and it's really hard for me to find the time on their naps. I'm usually just relaxing, so I like to do it on Fridays, and that way Monday it's already done. And then the other thing I like to do is I like to set the vibe. As you guys saw, I like to get myself some tea or coffee, turn on some concentration music or vibe music, light an aromatherapy candle. I really like to enjoy my planning routine. So those couple of things help me solidify it. And now we can jump into actually planning, guys. So first things first, I write the week that I'm planning for. So that would be the Monday. I like to write it as the 22nd. And then I can get into also, if I wanted to, putting the dates here, just so I'm oriented while I'm planning. And then a couple things I do before I jump in. The first thing I look at is reviewing my monthly goals for the whatever week I'm planning. My monthly goals for the month of August are to finish my Kickstarter campaign, also post consistently, which hasn't been going great since I've been on vacation, but I'm keeping up. Journal consistently, which is going better, and finish a packet that I'm creating for the students that I'll be managing this year. So those are my 4 monthly goals. So that's going to inform my week. Another thing I look at is I have a Trello board with a running to-do list that I reference to create this running to-do list here for the week. And I also reference my last week's running to-do list, anything that didn't get done from the last week, and I'll add it here as well. So those are a couple of things that I look at before going into these things. So first, let's start off with doing the conscious work so that our intention is clear before we put anything on our to-do list or our week. Okay, so my week intention this week is to, I'm going to say, hold my head up high. And the reason I say that is my Kickstarter campaign is ending Friday, and no matter what happens, I want to be able to hold my head up high because I did work so hard on this campaign, and no matter what happens, whether it's a learning lesson or it's a victory in the sense that it gets funded, I'm going to be proud of myself and be happy with the work that I've done. So I want to make sure that I remind myself of that. So my priorities this week are obviously the Kickstarter campaign. I would also say, based on my monthly goals, my priorities are posting consistently on social. And then because my students are coming in soon, I'm going to say work for my externs. So I have my intention, I have my priorities, my last week's when. So that would be coming home safely from vacation. We just came back from the south of France. I was pretty productive this week. I would also say I've been in a really good mood, positive attitude. I would say some of my challenges this week is our AC is broken. That's what we came home to, and that's been really challenging because the kids have had to sleep in our room because we bought I guess one of those window units, and we only have one, so we're all sleeping together. And when they wake up in the night because they see us, they want to get in the bed with us, which means nobody sleeps, which probably leads to this one, poor sleep. Any other challenges? Just returning from vacation, I would say catching back up. And I would say posting has been a challenge for me as well. Just returning back from vacation and traveling and jet lag and all things. Maybe I should write that here, jet lag. So those are some of the things that I was dealing with. And with all that, I'm really happy with the wins considering some of these challenges. Then I will go, before I write down anything on my week overview, my running to-do list. So the things that are continuing from last week, I have our column about my student loans. I didn't finish the packet for my students that I manage. I need to promote, and that it's like emails and posts about my Kickstarter campaign that's ending soon, to let people know. And then I have some bill pay stuff that I need to catch up on. And I would say mail, since we're out of town. Okay. That was just from last week overflow. And then also looking at my goals for the month, thinking of posting consistently. I need to upload all my TikTok drafts, and then also uploading videos for my editor to edit for YouTube. And then looking at my Trello, I also have a report that I need to write this week. So now what I'm gonna do is look at my calendar for the week next week on my computer that's here, and then input any appointments. And I wanna do those in black. So I'm gonna input any appointments that I have for the week. I won't put all because some of them are confidential, but the ones that I can put during this video, I'm gonna put in now. So Monday is like my admin day. Try not to put appointments on that day. And all my to-dos for my corporate job, as well as my CEO Mondays, which is in my business where I track my metrics, all those kinds of things, bookkeeping. Testing client Wednesday at 10 a.m. Okay, then I'm gonna add in some of those to-dos from here in through here. So based on all of this, I can write my client report here. So this is JCMH admin, and then this is CEO admin. So I'll write my client report there. Wednesday is pretty full because I will be in the office. Thursday, I will say Friday, I'll do content creation and product development. I need to follow up with some vendors depending on how our Kickstarter campaign goes. I need to do Kickstarter emails here, and then I'll input mail, bill pay. These are on top of my regular CEO routine where I do bookkeeping, and I do I have a regular routine that I do on CEO Mondays, so that I'm just adding what I'm doing in addition to that. And I think that's pretty much it, as putting that in. So that doesn't take me long, and that is really what I'm gonna be doing. I may add a few things that I just are more private, but ultimately just how I do it. I look at my monthly goals, which are informed by my quarter and yearly goals. I do some reflection so I can be intentional about moving towards a life that I want, and then I just fill everything in. I hope that helps you guys in your own weekly planning routine. Let me know if you guys have any tips for me below. This is my Mod Ambition planner that I'm using here, but you could use any system that you wanted to. If you're interested in getting updates on this planner, because it's evolving since it is a new project of mine, you can sign up below. I'll have a link where you can sign up to get updates on this planner if you're interested in it. But until next time, namaste.
You got exactly what you asked for. Running out of pages on your passport. Hanging with some girls I never seen before. You used to call me on my cell phone.